You're going to learn a lot about journalism and mass media writing over the next several weeks. But the most important lesson can be summed up in these 8 words. You must try to be objective, truthful, fair. Good reporters respect the integrity of facts because facts tell the story. It's then up to the readers to draw their own conclusions. It's not the job of a journalist to tell writers what to think, only what to think about. Some people, even journalist Hunter S. Thompson, think it's impossible for journalists to truly be objective. Thompson said, with the possible exception of things like box scores, race results, and stock market tabulations, there's no such thing as objective journalism. The phrase itself is a pompous contradiction in terms. Now, maybe Hunter S. Thompson is right, and no journalist can ever truly be objective. But that's why there are 8 magic words and not 7. You must try to be objective, truthful, fair. Sometimes you don't want to be. Other times you just can't be. But as journalists, it is our solemn goal to be a watchdog for the people and try, as hard as we can, to present stories that are as objective, truthful, and fair as possible. So where do opinions belong in a newspaper? Most newspaper stories can be placed on a continuum. News stories should be as devoid of opinion as possible. Staunch Republicans should be able to write regularly about Democratic candidates, and vice versa, without the reader ever being able to tell what political party a journalist might privately support. Movie and other reviews are on the other side of the continuum, filled with the writer's opinion on the quality of the acting, storyline, and soundtrack. The best place for opinions is on the opinion page. As you can see from this example from the Technician Student newspaper at NC State, these 2 columns are filled with the writer's clearly labeled opinions. On a side note, you might notice the photo of former Stanford University swimmer Brock Turner, who in summer 2016 was sentenced to a 6-month jail sentence for sexually assaulting an unconscious woman. If you look a little closer, you'll notice the word rapist written across Turner's forehead. We'll learn more about this in a later chapter, but I'll take this opportunity now to mention when you can print in the newspaper that someone is a rapist, or a murderer, or an embezzler, or anything else nasty. You can do so only after the person has been convicted of the crime. Before then, no matter what you may feel or what evidence may be presented, the person has only been accused of or arrested for a crime. A judge or jury decides if a person is guilty, not a newspaper.